Hi, welcome back to On the Field. I'm Jordan Berry. I'm the punter here at EKU, and I'm going to go through the motion of how to punt a ball. So the first thing you want to focus on is your stance. Now with this, you want to make sure that you're in a comfortable position and ready to get the ball. So I like to have my feet about hip width apart and have them slightly offset. You can have your feet side by side if you like. I just prefer to have it this way. The next thing you want to focus on is your reception of the ball. So what you want to do is make sure you catch the ball out in front. You don't want to catch it too close to your body because that's going to slow down your operation time. Catch the ball out in front, and from here we want to get into position to kick. We want to have it in line with our kicking leg and out in front about level with our hip. You don't want the ball too high and you don't want the ball too low. That's just going to make it harder to get a consistent kick. So it's out in front and with a slight tilt inside. Because if you have it too straight, you're going to kick the back of the ball, which is going to make it very hard to get a spiral. Out in front, and then get it to your position. Once we've got the ball into position, we need to work on our steps. So what you want to try and work on doing is having a two-step approach. I personally have about a 2.5 step, which means I jab slightly with my left foot as I walk. So all it is, catch the ball, and then swing through. So you want to work on having a flat ball drop. This is going to make it easy to kick. So in our position, what we're going to do is from here and just work on having a flat release of the ball. So as it comes down, it'll bounce pretty much straight back up to us. If I have the nose too far down, it's going to roll really fast along the ground, which is going to hurt our chances of getting a spiral kick. Likewise, if I have the nose too far up, it's going to roll away from us. You want to have it nice and flat so that when you kick it, you can get a nice spiral on the ball. So I have the ball out in front. Once I've dropped that ball flat, I want to make sure that I'm coming up with my toe pointed right through where the ball is going to be. So now if we just put all this kick together, from our stance to our kick, it'll look like this.
From Jordan Berry to the Inner Playbook, we thought about making it Crocodile Dundee for the story today, but we went with the flywheel instead. What's a flywheel?
Flywheel's all about momentum. You know, you got a big wheel and you're trying to push it at the beginning. Very, very hard to push, but then once you get that thing going, man, you really gain some momentum and you don't really know, what caused it to get rolling so fast. Was it the first push or the 50th push or the last push?
Well, the Colonels have the momentum going now as we go to the words of the week, 3 that we always focus on. Empathy, tolerance, and sacrifice.
Yeah, all those are great words. Love, sacrifice. It's all about forfeiting something that you value for something greater, and that's huge when you're playing the sport of football because you've got to put team above self a lot of times.
And the gratitude of the week for the players, their father, or another significant role model of the male variety.
Yeah, and it's sad because a lot of our guys couldn't put down something about their dad. Fatherlessness is an epidemic in America. It's tripled since 1968 till now, and regardless of race, it's tripled, and that causes a lot of problems. Low grades in school, higher kids coming out of fatherless homes are in prison, drugs, you just on and on and on. And so probably one of the highest purposes of our program is to help somebody that's coming out of a fatherless home to change that and be a father for his kids.
All right, we'll have much more here on the show. We'll go to see who's playing, and we'll talk about that racer roadblock one more time.